October the 29th. Cannot believe it's the last meeting of October. First order of business is approval of minutes. Committee members have had a chance to review. I would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Item number 1 is approval of a professional services contract with Corterra Inc. for utility locate management and related professional services. The total is $3,600 per year for a 3-year term. Brian, welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So we're members of 811 Utility Locate. If you excavate, you got to call 811. We have in-house staff that does this. This is our work order management software system to handle that workload.
Work order management. So this is what your people, this is a system they put the data they're receiving into.
Yes, sir.
We used them before,
We've been using it since 2020.
$3,600 a year.
Yes, sir.
That's hadn't gone up.
Yes, it has. This is the first year we've had to pay for it. It was previously through 811. They provided it and they made the change, and now we have to pay for it.
Worth that for you?
What's that?
Is it worth that for you?
Yes.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I hear a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 1 is approved. Item number 2 is approval of a minor public works contract with Straight Line Fence for fence repair. The total is $1,702. Eric?
Thank you, Counselor. This is where a tree limb fell on the fence at Capitol Park. As part of our agreement, it's our responsibility to go in and make repairs to the fence. And so this is just to repair the fence on the north side of the park.
Questions?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 2 is approved. Item number 3 is approval of a right-of-way use permit for 2312 Gary Fitz Street. Mike?
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
This is the old Burkhalter Jewelers building downtown on Gary Fitz. Coming under new ownership, Pilates of Tuscaloosa, I believe is the name. Body Bar, excuse me. So what they want to do is to put an awning on the front. There was an awning on the Burkhalter Jewelers building that has deteriorated and fallen over the years. So they're wanting to just put a new awning here. And city engineer's office is okay with this right-of-way use request.
Questions?
It's my district. I approve and have no reservations about it. Motion.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 3 is approved. Item number 4, downtown Riverfront Overlay District approval for 2312 Gary Fitz Street. Zach?
Thank you. This is the same exact location. They are doing some exterior renovations, not just including the awning. But you can see kind of the existing building here. One of the main pieces that they're doing for this is you see how it's inset. They're just going to make it flush like the adjacent buildings within that area.
So it's not going to be 2 storefronts like it was. It's just going to be 1.
That's right. And it's going to be kind of not inset like that anymore. It's going to be flat, flush, as you can see here. The glass area.
Gotcha.
Good. Questions?
I have no objection in my district. Motion.
Second.
We got a motion, second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 4 is approved. Item number 5 is approval of a contract amendment with TTL to perform additional geotechnical exploration services and foundation design recommendations for the Savings Center project. The total is $3,000. Jonathan?
Yes, sir.
You've made your triumphant return.
That's
Good
right.
to see you.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Good afternoon. We are in the process of moving into construction documents on Savings Center, and we do have the loading information for the building. So what we needed to do with TTL is to have them review the data from their previous subsurface exploration, the borings on the site, and to make recommendations and provide a report to our design team, particularly the structural engineers, on the foundation system for the building. So that's what this is for, to have TTL go back and review all of their data and then make the recommendations for the type of foundation system we need for the building.
So this was not part of the original contract we did with them for,
No, so this is in addition to the original, when we did that was so early in the design phase, we didn't know what the loading on the building was gonna be, how many levels, all
When
of
you
those
say
specific.
loading, does that
Right.
mean how
The,
much
the weight.
weight that ground will bear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How long do you think that would take?
It won't take long. It's just them going back and reviewing all the data they've got from the past two explorations they've done. They did, I think, 14 borings the first time. They did 4 more last fall. They'll go back and look at all those reports on the soil conditions from those 2 sets of data they got, and then they'll look at all the information on the design of the building structure itself and the load, the weights.
Do we
and
have the design of the building?
not the full design, no, sir. We have it's 3 levels, 3-level building, and we have all the loading
We have
data.
enough that we can calculate the load.
Yes, sir, we do have that. That's what the structural engineer provided that information to TTL so that they can go and do this recommendation for the
I see
foundations
that things
needed.
have been moving along.
sure you can, Mr. Bell.
What do we do if it's not, won't hold?
We can design foundations to hold it. There's a solution there.
No matter
We
what?
just go on and just call it a day.
On to the next
would hope
project.
you
But what if it
That's
turns
right.
out to be
We spent a
sand?
lot of money to put our hands in there.
We
Yeah.
should have.
Or
We're
we
gonna-
could do what he said.
The
Spend it on
information we have is
Lives for
enough to tell
digesters.
us that we can
Okay.
come up with a solution.
Kidding. Hey, remind me what the original contract was with them for this.
The last one we did, I think it was about $15,000. The
So we're
first
basically
one,
making the contract 18,000, right?
yes, sir.
Other questions?
Oh, so moved. So moved. Mr. Chair.
Before I let you off the hook,
Yes.
where are we on the demolition of the T-News building?
They're currently inside removing
They've been doing
all
a lot of
of
work.
the interior items that are being salvaged and sold, and so it'll be a few more weeks before they start the actual demolition and you see the building coming down.
And do we still think that probably will be completed by the end of the year? Or a little before, or do we?
It should be probably around the first of the year,
First of the
or
year.
January, yes, sir.
Did they leave presses in there?
No, sir, those were already removed.
That's
It,
all.
it was pretty much just the building itself left,
And storage things in there, if I remember correct, right?
yes, sir.
A lot of different things.
The letters from the Tuscaloosa News building, where did they go?
The demo contractor, they have them and they're salvaging
Okay.
those. They're repurposing a lot of stuff over there, which was
Good. Okay.
why we got a good price.
They're gonna play
About
Scrabble
maybe
and see if
that
they come out with
Wasn't there
savings.
just one letter like an S up there? Isn't that all
There
that's
was there was an S and a
Give
C.
them
left.
all.
Yeah.
And what?
Give them
An
all.
S and a C.
An S and a C. Oh, that would be the
Yeah.
saving center.
Savings Center.
Oh,
Somebody
so,
has to
okay.
point that
Are
out.
we just gonna leave it like that? Is that-
They're
saves
it'll
money.
be-
I saw
Brian
some-
needs more money for digesters. They're-
Yeah, that's gonna go over great.
Hopefully Miss Terry's not tuning in. So anyway.
Motion to approve.
I approved it already. I
All
mean, I
right, we got a motion. and a
Second.
You
second.
seconded it. I motioned
Oh,
it.
okay.
I gotta
And
call
you said-
for a
no, I
vote.
That's
motioned
right,
it.
he held it
Yeah,
up.
it's already on the
He held it
table.
up.
I'm just enjoying this. Anything else we need to talk about?
He just wanted to
Put
talk.
Elbash up there.
Oh.
Grill him on
Do you have a presentation today?
I don't. I'll put something together for you.
Right.
We got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 5 is approved. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Glad to have you
I
back.
thought, that's
You
my
and
kind of
Brian,
question.
that
Dale.
makes
Or Will.
Any other questions?
You know, we do that.
Any other business to be
We'll
brought before our
recycle.
committee? Our next committee meeting is next Tuesday, November 5th. Reminding everyone that our national elections are next Tuesday. So
That's right. We're gonna miss the civil unrest and chaos and all that.
There's not
There's not gonna be any of that, Mr. Busby.
nice calm.
I forget where I was in my train of thought. Okay, next week is election day, all right? So I'm gonna entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
I've lost control.